Hello, this is Zeke777, and welcome to Ars Nouveau Season 2. This is a brand new server. This is all I've got so far. I haven't moved. I think I spawned in these trees. So, we're just going to get started. I'm not quite sure why there's TNT here, but I'm going to take it. Someone left it there. And apparently, so the server's been up for about 24 hours now. It's the first time I've been able to get on. But apparently, north of here, there is a sunken treasure, which should help for getting us started a little bit. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got in here. Besides the TNT, of course. Oh, I guess more TNT. Can I sort you? Alrighty, so no diamonds, unfortunately, but a little bit of starting iron, so that's going to be pretty useful. And of course, despite starting with some iron, we do still have to actually punch a tree because I can't chop it down with just an iron ingot. So, we'll be back. So we have a pretty similar mod list to what we had last season, except of course this is 1.18. A couple things that we did add. We added a mod called Hexerai. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that, but basically it expands on witches. So similar to the old witchery mod. Pretty cool. It adds things like flying broomsticks and I think a whole like alchemy system, things like that. So it should be interesting. Other than that, a new mod that we've added is occultism. Mine colonies as well. So yeah, it should be a pretty interesting system that we have here. A new server, like I said. So we will get into each of the mods as we get to them. For now, let's chop some more trees down, a little bit more wood here, and let's find ourselves a place to start. And one of the mods that we have here is sophisticated backpacks. So Zacharias was nice enough to bring me one, which is awesome because now I have something to actually carry my stuff, which is really helpful in the early game. Thanks. And of course, early game, you can't forget these loot chests for the ruined portals here. Nothing overly useful. Curse of Vanishing, no thanks. I'll take some iron though. I don't really need any obsidian. Ooh, food, thank you. That will be very helpful because I'm running low on the cooked cod I got from the buried treasure. Well, this isn't ideal. I just logged in and you can see I was talking on Discord here. Yeah, I got blown up. Not ideal. As I logged in basically, so not a whole lot I could have done about it. But here we go, walking back to our grave. Okay, well, it did take me all day yesterday to get where I was currently at, so I'm just going to do back, because I think that'll put me back here. It should, once the server keeps up. Or I'll crash. Cool. Okay, just kidding, we're not going to be teleporting anytime soon. Yeah, that seemed to have crashed the server, so we'll do it the long way. Alright, we are almost back to where we were. Luckily someone slept through the night there, so let's break our boat, and hopefully no one gets us here. There's a wild one right there, so let's go around you. And I think I'm basically... There's a shattered savanna over here, and I think I'm basically just on the other side of it. So let's walk around here. Yeah, over there. Well, I was hoping to see how long I could go without dying. Apparently there's an advancement for if you can survive an hour. Didn't quite make it. I played for about half hour yesterday or so, and then died on logging in. So, can't really do much against login deaths, so oh well, we'll get our stuff. Alrighty, we are re-equipped here, and back on the search. I still need to find a place to live. That's still a thing. I also need to eat here, and get my inventory sorted back again. You and you. Okay, and actually, the other day I realized that we actually have the tools we need right now, thanks to the that buried treasure we had. Where is my backpack? I do need that. Am I blind or did it? Ah, backpack slot. Cool. Okay, we do need that. And let's put you in there. Because in here we have our iron. And we also have a bit of leather, and we have some sugarcane, which means we can make books. We have iron to make tools, which means we can make a spellbook. So that'll be very useful. It's just I need to make another shovel here. And that will get me basically an unbreakable sword for the harm spell, as well as digging, which will be very useful for, well, just about everything. Okay, so we got our stuff here. We can make ourselves a shovel. Thank you. And we also need to make some paper and a book. And with that, that should be everything we need. Also frees up a couple inventory spots. We're going to put you in slot 1. And I don't need the extra boat there. So now we can, wait, what am I doing? You touch break. Break. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we can get back on the road. Small update, we found a village. So let's see if we can get some supplies out of here. A book, I keep trying to middle click to sort that. Let's grab some food, that'll be useful. Ooh, potatoes will be useful. I have saplings, might as well take the gold. And I don't really need anything else. I've got enough stuff to make books. Okay, let's see what else is here. Well, if nothing else, we got ourselves a pair of boots and a little bit more food with all the bread everywhere. Are these carrots? These are carrots. I'm going to grab some of these because I know that vanilla crops like potatoes and carrots are used in quite a few recipes, and having a few is going to be, you know, useful. Other than that, I don't think there's much else in this village. It is a brand new morning on the server here, and we've made a little bit of progress. Still haven't found a proper place for me yet, but we have found the site of one of our planned community projects for the season, which is the Arcane University, or I believe we are calling it the University for Applied Wizardry. And it's not actually this village is nearby. It is down here in this area, which is a windswept hills. We've got an area claimed here, just kind of mark it out on the map, but the plan is that this whole region is going to be kind of filled by the Arcane University. Basically the idea is we just wanted to build a community thing, and so that is going to be the site of it. And the reason for that being a windswept hills, unfortunately, I don't really want to die today. The problem is that honestly, if we didn't have it for the university, it'd be the perfect place for my base. I'm actually looking for about that similar kind of terrain over here, but we'll have to find somewhere else. And as far as things that are in my inventory here, while we discovered this area, well, I didn't personally discover this, someone else discovered it, and we decided that we'd use it. This whole area over here, basically we got together with a bunch of other guys, and because we were all together, it was quite nice actually. I was given some starting mage armor here, which is actually, it's pretty easy to craft this stuff. This is just, oh, this is tier 2? Okay, never mind then. This is the stuff that you have to go to the nether for. Normally you just need mage bloom. Apparently they gave me the tier 2 armor. Awesome. Not going to complain there. One thing that I was given that I'm not going to use yet though is this. This is an annotated codex. This is brand new. Basically this is just how you learn glyphs from each other. So the entire system of learning new glyphs for your spellbook has changed in this version. And along with that, we did also have to change how you actually share your glyphs now, because now it's per person instead of per book. That way you don't have to worry about like creating a backup book or anything. It's kind of nice for that, but then you also of course need a new way to get sharing. So I'm not going to use that yet, however, because I kind of want to go through the new process. It's a new thing using the scribe table, and I want to actually go through that. So I'm not going to use this until I've actually gone through that a few times. You can kind of see over here, this is the area where we're going to be using for the, what do we call it again? The University for Applied Wizardry. I'm going to remember that one of these days. But this whole area, it's a windswept hills, like I mentioned, which basically means it's a lot of these kind of sheer cliffs, there's some floating, big areas that are floating up there as well. I'm not going to go over there mostly because I don't really have a good way of traveling. At the moment, basically my best method of getting around is a boat, which I apparently misplaced somewhere. Cool. I did find some diamonds that was in a sunken treasure. So because I've been out on the water for a while here, do you find a lot of boats and shipwrecks, all that stuff. So yeah, we got our first diamonds. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really record at the moment. So so you didn't get to see that. Sorry. But we got 3 diamonds, a bunch of emeralds from stuff like that as well, iron nuggets, gold, that sort of stuff. I actually am really struggling as far as inventory space right now. Not ideal, but we'll do what we can. I need another boat, apparently. So let's break you and get ourselves... You know what? I don't actually need any wood at the moment. I'm just going to make a boat. I can chop down wood wherever I go. Do I need a crafting table? No. And off to explore. Ooh, we did make a good discovery here, and that is source berries. These, I think, are actually the first ones that are mine. I say that because they found some early on, and so the joke has been that all berries on the server have been descended from the couple that they originally found. Are you gonna die in... Well, you're a nitwit. Okay. Please don't die in the berries. Me either. Yeah, so the joke was that all had been descended from the one single berry that they originally found, but I think these are actually naturally generated ones because this is a taiga, which is where they generate. There is no archwood forest biome, unfortunately. Cool. Makes sense. It's on... Why did that one not break? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so the archwood forest no longer generates. That is because 1.18 biome generation's kind of a little weird. So that's not yet implemented yet. It will be at some point. We're going to be bringing We're going to be bringing it back. However, we don't yet have it. So we'll deal with that later. Do I still need... I don't actually need any more wheat. It's just sort of useful to have more food. That's not divisible by 3. Is this 1, 2, 3, 3 nitwits? Hello, farmer. Will you buy anything from me? Waiting for server. Yeah, server is struggling right now. That's because, well, we've been traveling a lot, but others have been as well. We're gonna remember this. So this is the village here. This is that village we just started in. Over here this is actually not a village, it's a mine colony. It's kind of a shame because it's on decent terrain here. But like I said, we're gonna still keep exploring. Any chests in here? Nope. Okay. Well, still wandering. Okay, we might be getting somewhere here. So this is a snowy taiga, but I'm on a mountain here. Now it's a snowy taiga, not a whatever mountainy thing that I need to worry about powdered snow, ideally. I'll keep my eyes open though, just in case, but I'm pretty sure there's no powdered snow here. Hopefully. I do want to take a look and see what this mountain kind of looks like though. It's pretty difficult to tell on the map there. This might be what I'm looking for? I'm not really sure. I wasn't really wanting snow. I don't know, I'll have to see. Well, it does appear to have kind of the general structure I'm looking for, which is nice big area up on top, where I kind of want to have a big area here and then different levels with kind of just one giant structure over the whole thing, but using the terrain to my advantage. So I think like since that down there is like a lower level, I've got this up here, this might actually be what I'm looking for. It's hard to tell though. I think I'll plop down a few chests here, clear some trees so I can see a little bit better, and kind of see where we are from there. I think though, I think we might have a home. I'm not sure how I feel about the snow, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, if nothing else, I think this is a good place for at least a starter base. So we can start here, and once we get more settled, once I have a little bit more mobility, I think we'll look around, see if we can find a better place for our final mega base build. But for now, I think this region here should be good for at least a starter home. So, like I said, I'm going to clear out some trees here so I can have a little bit more area to work with. I think right here is a nice flat-ish area that I can at least build a small little, hut, dirt hut. And we finally have our home. We have a chest. Now dump everything in it. And as mentioned, we do have effortless building on the server, so we can actually build a little bit easier. Ideally, if the server can keep up at least. Snow might be a problem here. Is that the problem? That is the problem. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Does it just stop when it hits snow? Is that the problem? It could also be lag. I don't know. But we shall stop that. We shall see. Okay, that's a lag problem, not a snow problem. Okay, I suppose now I have a home. So, got a bed. There we go. Respawn point set. Cool. Cleared out some trees. Snow is going to be a problem. It's going to just keep piling up. My plan is to have, of course, a roof over my head. But at least for now, we've got a little bit of a clearing here. I flattened that a little bit because I needed dirt to flatten this. I've got a little bit of a hill here. Might put like a little lookout tower or something here. But we've got to start. Zacchaeus is here. But he is here because we just traded for the first upgrade of effortless building. He gave me a pearl, I gave him a prismarine. Sounds like a trade. Woo! As you can see, we've been a little busy, and that is mostly off-camera work where I haven't been able to really record at the time. Just kind of small things. I built a crop farm here, pretty simple, straightforward. Mostly needed wheat for the berry rolls here. Other than that, you can see behind me, one second, there we go. We have started work on some sort of build, and quite honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, honestly don't really know what I'm going to do with this. This is kind of, my thought on this was like a mountain cabin type thing. We've got a nice view. My plan is I'll have a door somewhere in the front here. Right there looks good. And a little like a deck area, a little patio, so I can overlook, see the sunset, that sort of thing. Other than that, it's kind of been busy. Cobblestone has been a problem, actually. If I pop down here, this is the start of my mines. You'll notice I'm only at Y91 here. Yeah, just getting cobble. That's about the only thing I need right now is just kind of building materials. I wanted to build at least a starter base. Yeah, I'll have a proper mega base later, but I do want to have at least a proper structure so I don't just have a bunch of chests in a field or against a hill. One thing I did want to make here is the Architect's Cutter. This is from Domum Ornamentum. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. It's mainly used for mine colonies, which we have here, but it also has some neat features, put it right there, where it can combine blocks. So for instance, what I can do is I can say I want stone and I want it to be framed, or rather the other way around, I want wood to be framed with stone, and you can get these nice little blocks that are framed blocks, which are pretty cool. I think there's kind of a bunch of different varieties here. There's stone panels, apparently. I think these are kind of basically like a trapdoor size thing. Not really sure. Can you flip that around? Fancy spruce plank store. Yeah, so just kind of some things that I can use to just kind of increase the block palette here. Currently it's just cobblestone and spruce. I would like to use some archwood in here. I've been meaning to use that for a while. We've got quite a bit. We've got cascading, which is blue, and flourishing, which is green. Once you turn this into planks, though, it is basically just gray. So, not really sure how I want to use that yet, but I do want to use that somewhere in this build. So I did a little mining off camera, and I got these villagers. How's mining get you villagers? Well, there's a lot of big caves now, right? It's 1.18. There's I've got this little mine here, and sorry, it seems to have frozen. There we go. Cool, thanks. Middle of my sentence, thank you. So, big caves, lots of things spawn. I managed to find 2 zombie villagers. And we have Corel Tombstone in here, which gives you this Ankh of Prey. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm going to call it Ankh. Yep. Anyway, there's a lot of things you can do with this. One thing you can do is you can pray with it to give you various perks, I guess. You can right-click on the gravestone to reset your perks. because there's perks. Where's my... I don't remember how to pull up the perk screen. I'll figure it out later. But one of the other very important things it can do is if you find a zombie villager, you just go up to them, right click it, and they turn into a regular villager. Cures them instantly. Almost instantly. It takes a little bit, but much, much, much faster than doing it the vanilla way. We also can do this with Ars Nouveau. There's a ritual that will do that. But what that means is, yeah, we've got 2 villagers. This one guy I got just as a farmer. He took wheat and carrots, so I figured I'd keep him. This guy, for some reason, is not taking it. He probably doesn't have room, probably can't see this one. So that's fine. I'll deal with that later. But I have 2, so I'm happy. The other thing I want to work on today is, and kind of the last thing I wanted to get done, is I need some new spells. Yeah, so the problem is that caving needs a whole ton of torches, and I'm running low on coal and charcoal, and I don't really feel like smelting up more. Instead, I'd rather just use magic. I'm a wizard. So what we need to do is we need to look for the scribe table. That's right. The system changed. Now you get your glyphs through the scribe table, no longer through the, what was it called, the glyph press. So let's go ahead and grab our materials. Need you. What else do I need? Planks. Okay, so turn you into planks and grab ourselves a scribe table. And all of the processing is through here. So I'm going to go put it somewhere up here. I still don't have, like, you know, anything here, but it's work in progress. So let's plop you there. Cool, scribe table. Right click it, nothing happens. Right click it with your book, and it opens up this. It's a new interface, and quite honestly, this is the first time I've actually seen it in game. So let me take a look through here, read, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, so you open it up. It gives you all the glyphs here. You can see what you've unlocked, what you haven't unlocked. So right now we only have harm, break, projectile, self, and touch. So basic starting with runes. We would like Conjure Mage Light. You'll notice here it says levels required 3. Yes, it now requires levels to do this. We're going to click that one, and it says we need a lantern and a torch. So hit select. It says, hey, you need to throw a lantern and torch on here. So let's go ahead and grab that. I hope I have enough iron for this. I think I do. If I can find it. One more of those. And I'm going to have to actually craft torches, aren't I? I was hoping to avoid it. Oh, one last set of torches. So I need 1 torch and I need 1 lantern. So turn you into nuggets, wrap you around, gets us a lantern. Now let's go back up here. We have 17 levels, you'll see there. I believe what it does is it uses the experience of level 3. So it's not like it'll drop me down to level 14, I believe. So do I right click you? Seems like I right click you. No, I toss you. Okay, let's grab our lantern back and toss you. Nice little animation. We write our glyph. Pops out, and we have our glyph of Conjure Mage Light. Yay! So that's basically the process. You go through here, everything is through this. Now some of these do start requiring, you can see that this here, Air Essence, these are created in the Imbuement Chamber, which is the new version of the Crystallizer. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that are needed now. Can I get, what else do I have that would be useful to have early game? I don't even know what that is. Stained glass. Does that have to be cyan? I assume it doesn't. Okay, so any sort of stained glass or glass pane for that one. Crafting table. Oh, that's easy. I think I have one on me. Did have one on me. Toss you on. So like I said, some of these do require having actual source nearby in a jar, similar to what it was before, but not all of them do. You notice I don't have any source around here right now, so you no longer need source in order to even start getting new glyphs, which is very useful. I'm not sure if it says in here where it requires it. Or maybe it just needs it because these essences, these require source to make, so maybe that's it. But I'm going to unlock a few of these. Like I mentioned earlier, I did get actually, I'm going to use this thing now. Now that we actually know how to use it, we can grab our annotated codex, which has 17 glyphs in it from TLTD Nerd. Right click you, consume the codex to learn 15 new glyphs. So let's see what we learned. Supposedly we learned, oh, I wonder if those are tier 2 things he taught me. Or it could be bugged. That too. Alright, so I just logged out and back in and it refreshes everything. So slight bug there, I believe it'll be fixed in the next update, Bailey said. But yeah, so we have a whole lot more things now. Ooh, got Amplify, that's awesome. That's a good thing to have. Did I get any... Oh, okay, I got a couple tier 2 things as well. So tier 2 things you can still unlock, and I believe they still count as far as your mana pool, but of course you can't actually use them yet. Obviously Explosion here, too powerful for your current spellbook, so can't use it yet, but that's okay. Did increase our mana pool, which is fairly large anyway because of our robes that we got, I think also from TLTD Nerd. So that's cool, thank you, very handy. And I think now I'm able to actually kind of do some more exploring and mining, because one thing that was holding me back there was running out of torches. Found a really big cave down there, but a little difficult to actually mine if everything is going to try to kill you. And I figured I'd show you my current mine here. Large cave, this is just down at Y7-ish was where my ladder stopped. I just kind of stopped out, found a big cave, so I didn't keep going yet. But it does go into the deep slate area. And I think this is pretty much the extent of where I've explored. I was kind of holding back on getting all of these, just because I don't have fortune yet, and obviously in 118 you can now fortune ores like iron and gold and everything. But that being said, I do still actually need iron, so we're gonna mine anyway. I meant to actually set up some proper spells though. Let's go here, get ourselves our good old projectile, light, and amplify. Sweet. I have lights now. Alright, well I'm going to do some mining, some exploring here, and I think this is actually going to be where we're going to stop for this episode. It's been a little bit longer than I was wanting to have here between episodes, but I think for an episode 1 this isn't too bad. We've got quite a lot done. We found a place to live, at least as far as a starter home. And we've got our spellbook. So I'm happy with what we've gotten done today. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.